Hi everybody, welcome to the road trip. Today we've got a really special car to look at, a 1959 Thunderbird Convertible. And we've got Tom with us. Tom's the owner. Tom's going to give us a quick tour of his car. Tom, thanks for showing us your car.
Yeah, no problem. Glad to have you.
Why did you get this car? Were you looking for this car? How'd you end up with
Yeah, I was actually. It's like this is when I was a young kid, some of your viewers may be old enough to remember 77 Sunset Strip.
Yes.
Ephraim Zimbalist was one of the stars in it, and he drove a 59 Square Bird Convertible. And I loved that car. I bought a model of it, and I said, one day I'm going to have one of these. And here I am. I mean, we got our first one in 1981. It was a sea reef green.
How many have you had?
This is the third one. I kept upgrading rather than trying to restore them.
Were the others convertibles as well?
Yeah, they were all convertibles, and they were the second one I got that replaced the sea reef green was kind of an amateur restoration.
Okay.
And it was basically painted in lacquer, which was very forgiving, and over time, I guess I had that car for 25 years or so.
Okay.
Got it in the 80s and sold it in 2014 when we picked this one up. But the lacquer started crazing, which is a common problem. It doesn't really give with the heat and the cold. And after I started adding everything up to restore it, I said I'd probably be better served buying another one and selling that one. Yeah. And that was a wise decision. That worked out for me. And
did you buy this one complete, or did you have to restore it?
Well, I bought it from a T-Bird vendor in North Jersey, Paul Wilson.
Okay.
And he over the years he's restored several of these that he sold, and he had a lot of NOS parts, and this car had everything. But I kind of rushed him with it. It wasn't quite finished, and I had little things like the taillights weren't working. It was mostly grounds that had to be hooked up. And, you know, we got everything to where it should be. It wasn't a big deal. It was pretty easy within the realm of my abilities.
Yeah.
So, and we've had this one since 2014.
Do you know?
Tell you how popular these cars are.
Yeah. Yeah.
I sold my other one on the show at the car corral at Hershey. As I was backing it in, people came running over.
Oh, yeah, to check it out.
And a gentleman from Sweden bought it, and it was gone.
Just like that.
Within an hour. I never sold a car so easily.
You like those sales that go that quick. Yeah. No questions asked. Most of the
time you just languish in there and hope somebody come and maybe want to buy it. But that was the quickest car I ever sold.
On this car, was it this color when you bought it?
It was, and that matches the data plate.
Okay.
And it was turquoise and ivory interior, which it's kind of funny. My wife does not like a white car.
No.
And but she loves the turquoise and ivory that sets it off. So
it is an eye-catching color combination.
Great combination.
Is this a special white? Is this colonial white, or is this?
I think it's either colonial or Corinthian.
Corinthian or colonial.
Okay. They change the colors every time you turn around and give them a different name.
It's kind of a soft white. It's not too bright. It looks very nice. And this being a 59, tell me the difference on the trim level. I know each 58, 59, 60 is this body style. They all have different trim?
No, not really. It was a standard trim. You could get vinyl or leather. You could upgrade the interior to leather. And but
as far as the outside
the
trim?
spear, like 58 just has the Thunderbird.
Okay, so this is a 58 looking.
No, this is a 59. 59, they put this spear on the side. 58, I think, if memory serves me right, they just have Thunderbird on that side. Okay. And I forget what the 60 has.
Okay.
But, you know, they had the grill. It was kind of like the 58s had totally different grill than this. So, and they always tried to match the tail light bezels with the grill. So this has a horizontal theme. In the back, they have a horizontal theme also with the tail lights.
Well, I like your license plate, obviously. Who doesn't like that? I like this emblem up here. This is like a turquoise emblem. Are they all that shape?
Yeah, pretty much so. I've never seen one that was a different color. I could be wrong, but it wasn't to match the interior. Just that they use turquoise on all of them.
Is this a functioning scoop?
No, it's just for
Just
decor.
for show?
Decor.
Well, we'll look at that there when we get the hood up. I see you've got these really trick gun sights, or
Yeah,
whatever
they're
you want
kind
to
of
call
like
them.
that was all the rage back then.
Yeah.
You know? Everybody liked those gun sights.
Now these wheel covers. You refer to them as a
Yeah, they're
sunburst?
called the sunburst, I think, and that was an option. And what they did, you bought those center caps.
Okay.
You drilled a couple holes in the standard hubcap.
So this red, white, and blue you're talking about?
Right. That's
off?
added to the standard hubcap. So,
Okay.
and you know, the standard hubcap was just kind of plain in the middle.
Okay.
So they put that on. It kind of jazzed it up. It's kind of alternative to Kelsey Hayes wire wheels,
Yeah,
which were a headache. And
they look a little bit Mercury-ish, you ask me.
Yeah.
Kind of,
You
but
could also say they took the color motif from the Fury. They use red.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I think the 300 has that same look.
Yeah, that was.
These door handles I really like. They're kind of pointed, triangular. Definitely some thought in designing these.
That's a good question, but they're very effective when you put your hand in here. It's like, and you know, I haven't really scratched this like some cars, so it's got enough of a recess.
Yeah, it's got a deep opening.
Yeah, it's got enough of a recess where you don't need a guard, you know.
I like the design of it though. Yeah. And you've got the lock cover, obviously.
Yeah.
Let me walk around the back. You got these. I don't know if I would call them baby skirts, but they're very thin.
Yeah, they called them like fender shields, but they were standard on these T-Birds. You'll see some that don't have them, but I think in 60, my memory's fading right now, but I'm not sure if the 60s had it.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of 60s that don't have the skirts.
Well, I like them.
Yeah.
And the tail lights, were the 58 9s, did they look like this? I know the 60s had 3, right?
Yeah, the 60s had 3. And once again, the bezels kind of match the theme of the grill. So that's horizontal.
Yeah. So that kind of mimics the grill up front, which is pretty trick. And this bumper almost looks like it's like it's a
3-part. You have these are bolt-ons, and
then you got the bottom piece.
Right.
Very cool. Dual exhaust, I see.
Yep.
Again, you got that Thunderbird emblem over here.
Yep.
Very nice.
And the gas fillers behind the license plate.
Oh, is that where it is?
There was a lot of them
there you go.
back then, you know.
Now, what did they call these? The square birds?
Square birds, correct.
These came after the 2CT birds, which were very popular.
Well, a lot of people were up in arms when they came out, but, you know, it was a success. They sold like, I don't know the exact numbers, but 4 times the amount of the baby birds.
Way outsold the 2-seaters.
I mean, this could be deemed like the first personal luxury car.
Okay.
Because then the other manufacturers, you know, followed suit, like you had the Riviera.
Yeah, the Grand Prix and whatnot.
Yeah.
Can we open the door on the driver's side?
Sure.
Let me look at that door panel. Very nice. It's got like a waffle pattern down bottom.
Yeah, that's kind of embossed in there.
Yeah.
And that was a problem to the one I had prior to this was like a trim shop. It was before restoration, before they came out with the kits.
Yeah.
And this was just regular vinyl. You know?
Okay.
And most people didn't know, but I knew. And that was one of the things I wanted to replace.
It's got the emblem actually.
See, there's the data plate that I was telling you, and that matches matches the colors of the car.
Okay. Actually, I thought that said Thunderbird. It's actually a design. There's a Thunderbird emblem there.
They're reproduction sill plates.
Now this, does this have air conditioning?
No.
Very nice. Here's your gauge package. I like all your gauges. It's a clock on the right, the speedometer, and just fuel and temperature on the left.
Yeah, I think the clock is working, isn't it? It's just not set because I just hooked the battery.
Yeah, it's moving.
It was converted to quartz. And,
yeah. There's your Prindle right there on the column. It's pretty trick. I like the way they put the power window switches on the console right there. instead of on the
Yeah,
door.
there's several cars that did that, like the Starfires. And
What's that in the center? Is that just for your heat?
That's that's your heater. That would be where your air conditioning goes.
Okay.
Your air conditioning vents would come out that center at the top.
I see you've got a wire hanging down. Is that for Bluetooth?
Oh, I have a aftermarket custom auto radio in there.
Okay.
It's got a auxiliary.
How's that work for you?
It works well. I hook up a little $10 Bluetooth thing, and I can play the music from my phone.
There you go. That's what it's for. Nice back seat. A little bit of leg room. Not a whole lot, but enough. The interior looks very
interesting.
nice.
When I was looking for a replacement, I limited my search to a 58 or a 59 convertible because of the top mechanism.
Yeah.
So I think, if my memory serves me, in 58 they made about 1,200 convertibles. So that's the rarest square bird convertible.
Okay.
And they did a couple things with the rear that they changed. I think they had coil springs, and then they went back to leafs. But the biggest thing was the top mechanism, which is kind of a manual, works by a switch in the trunk.
Okay.
As opposed to the Skyliner system, which is nothing but a headache except they get old.
This is a manual system?
Yeah, well, manual in that you have to get out and
work
the
dash.
control, as opposed to just holding the button on a dash and have the top do its thing.
Well, why don't we try that out? Can we shut the door?
Sure.
Or actually, why don't we start it up and then maybe roll it outside, and we'll see how the top actually works.
All right. Why do you want to look at the engine?
We'll do that when we get the car out as well.
All right. This is the other thing. They have that dog leg, so it takes.
Yeah.
You got to develop the technique for getting in it.
What is it? Backing in? Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
And is that what you refer to it as, the dog leg?
Then. Yeah, they call that a dog leg.
Let me go out and guide you out. Beautiful car. That's good right there, Tom. Beautiful car. It's gleaming in the sunlight. You can see the body lines on that door with the way the sun's creating a shadow on it. We'll walk around the whole car, get a good look at it in sunlight. Beautiful car. What are we looking at here, Tom?
This is a 352.
Okay.
An early FE engine, which came out in 58. I think if my memory serves me, the smallest was a 332. And then this was a 352. It was rated at 300 horsepower, but the writers at the time in the tough books, they kind of said that was pretty aggressive. It wasn't really that powerful. But in 61, it went up to 390, and they had a 430 version of this, which you could get late 59. It was a Lincoln engine. That would be a desirable option in this car. And that was rated at 350 horsepower.
Okay.
But
how's it run
eventually went up to a 428 and then a 429.
How does it run for you?
Runs great.
Starts up every time?
It's supposed to be a 47,000 mile original car, but I don't know. He mixed and matched gauges when he did it. The gauge, the cluster says different mileage.
Okay.
But
it's running smooth. It's not tapping. There's no unusual noises.
No, runs good and strong.
Yeah, it sounds like it's right.
One upgrade I may make eventually is convert it to front disc brakes.
Oh, you got drums all around?
Yeah, there's drums, and these cars, even back in the day, they criticized the stopping power of them.
Okay.
They don't stop on a dime, so you have to remember in your modern car, which kind of stops it. You have to remember to leave a little more space in front of you.
Exactly. Well, let's see how that top works. Let me come around this end.
Well, the first thing you have to do is unhook the hinges inside.
Okay.
Okay, I already got the window unfastened.
I noticed before you do anything else, you actually have a zipper here to unzip the plastic rear window.
You do.
Does that have to be unzipped all the time?
Yeah, you should. You should, so you don't get a crease in it.
Okay.
And to zip it, you got to put the top partially up.
Okay, to release the tension, I guess?
Yeah, to release the tension so you can zip it. Like trying to zip it with it is kind of a tough thing.
Now before you go further, you unlatch this from the inside?
I did. It has a button.
Okay.
And
then you have a little latch here?
The button has a key, but the key's worthless. All you have to do is put, it's like old school. Like
okay.
Whatever it is. So it's got a latch in here. You push that in, and you open it up. Okay.
Okay.
Then you got the flipper panel. All right.
Look at that.
You put that, make sure it's latched. Okay, and then hopefully.
You got a switch right there on the inside?
Yeah, there's a switch right here.
How about that? Look at that. Now yours goes up, I should say goes down pretty quick.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I've replaced the cylinders and the motor, the hydraulic motor. They're under here.
Okay.
I don't want to rip that up, but it's under there. So then you put the top down, and then it gives you that clean look here.
Yeah.
You can shut it.
Very nice. Now you don't have to deal with all that hydraulic and electronic.
It's nice when it works. It's nice when it works.
It's nice when it works.
Yeah.
It's pretty tricky when it works, but when it doesn't work, it's a hell of a headache.
It is. I have a buddy. He just sent his car down to an expert in Florida. He tried to get guys around here to fix it, and
yeah.
So that cost him an arm and a leg
just to send the car down to Florida. Yeah.
And he has a 62.
Does he?
But they used that for several years. Are you finished it here?
Yeah, you could shut it.
You get the clean lines of the car.
Well, I love the car. I kind of like the fact that it's manual back here. It doesn't give you any worries or concerns of it not working properly for you.
Well, your only concern would be a little electronic glitch if it top didn't go up or down, but it's relatively easy to troubleshoot. You know? Not like the Nightmare. The other system's like a Rube Goldberg.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, I was limited. My population was like maybe 12,000 convertibles were made in 58 and 59.
Okay.
So I don't know what the survival rate is. They're not hard to find, but
I think there's enough of them still out there.
There are.
You see them from time to time. I don't know how many are this nice, restored this nice.
And there's some nicer too.
And, well, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
This one's pretty nice though. I mean, this one's been addressed pretty much top to bottom, inside and out. I like the color combination. I like the teal and the white.
Winner. It makes the car pop.
Yes, it does.
And
it's a very 50s color combination.
And believe it or not, the second one I bought, the gentleman that restored it, he changed it to black and white because he didn't like the turquoise and ivory.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when I was looking to re-restore it, I was going to turn it back to turquoise and ivory. So,
well, I like this one as it sits. Love the color. Love the fact that it's a convertible. Love everything about it. Let's take a look at that inside real quick. Oh, I see you've got a brochure over there. Is that a 59 Thunderbird brochure?
Yes, it is. In fact, I think there's a white one on the cover.
Is there?
On the back cover.
Let me look at that real quick. Okay.
They call it the car everyone would love to own.
This does not have the sunburst, does it?
See what it's just a center.
Yeah. So that's the standard look?
Yeah. I'm just seeing here if they got, see, there's what the standard, you see, they kind of mimic
The radio?
that.
Yeah.
And that's die cast, that standard. But,
Oh, look at all the color combinations.
yeah, this is the,
wow.
It came in leather and it came in vinyl.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I like it. Love the car, Tom. Oh, look at that one. It's like a center spread.
It kind of grew on me over the years, and there's one with they got with the top going up. So
there you go. Yeah. Well, I love your car, Tom. I love it as it sits, the color combination, everything about it. I want to thank you for showing us your car, Tom.
Okay.
It's a real beauty. Folks, tell us what you think. Leave your comments below. What do you think of this 1959 Thunderbird Convertible? If you like the video, please like the video. Definitely share and subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome.